Pathological narcissists are people addicts. Hence, many pathological narcissists are also addicted to other substances. And this is because both narcissism and addiction often stem from similar psychological and emotional roots. These issues, such as feelings of deep insecurity, shame, or emotional emptiness, drive narcissists to seek external sources to numb their pain or validate their sense of self-worth. Here are some reasons why narcissists and addiction frequently go hand in hand. And first up is escaping deep-seated insecurities. At their core, pathological narcissists are often deeply insecure despite projecting an inflated sense of self-importance. They may feel inadequate or untrustworthy, but instead of confronting these feelings, they oftentimes mask them with narcissistic behaviors like grandiosity, manipulation, or control. Addictions offer a temporary escape from these feelings of insecurity or inadequacy. Drugs, alcohol, or other addictive behaviors like gambling or sex then can numb the emotional pain or anxiety narcissists experience when their insecurities surface. These substances or activities become coping mechanisms to avoid confronting their internal emotional struggles. Number 2, filling an emotional void. Narcissists often feel a deep sense of emptiness or emotional void. They may be unable to form genuine, intimate connections with others due to their self-centered worldview and emotional detachment. This lack of real connection creates a vacuum in their emotional life, which can be filled with addiction. Addictive substances or behaviors can offer a temporary high or sense of satisfaction, helping narcissists momentarily fill the void created by their lack of meaningful relationships. These behaviors eventually become a substitute for healthy emotional fulfillment. Number 3, avoiding accountability and vulnerability. Pathological narcissists have a hard time accepting responsibility for their actions or acknowledging their own vulnerabilities. Addiction allows them to further escape personal accountability and avoid confronting uncomfortable truths about themselves. Instead of reflecting on their problems or failures, narcissists oftentimes may turn to substances or addictive behaviors to distract themselves from feelings of shame, guilt, or inadequacy. Hence, addictions help them to continue living in denial of their flaws. Number 4, seeking constant validation. Pathological narcissists have an insatiable need for external validation to maintain their fragile self-esteem. They rely on admiration, attention, and praise from others to feel good about themselves. And when they don't receive enough external validation, they may turn to addictive behaviors as a substitute. Now, why this leads to addiction is because addiction provides a false sense of pleasure or euphoria similar to the high they experience when receiving validation. Drugs, alcohol, or other compulsive behaviors can act as a replacement for the attention they crave, temporarily boosting their sense of importance. Number 5, impulsivity and risk-taking. Narcissists often display impulsive behaviors and a need for instant gratification. They may seek out experiences to provide immediate pleasure or excitement without thinking about the long-term consequences. This impulsivity aligns with the patterns seen in addiction. The impulsive nature of narcissists makes them more susceptible to addictive substances or behaviors, as they tend to seek out quick fixes to their problems or sources of instant pleasure. This is why narcissists often struggle with self-control, which can lead to addictive tendencies. In summary, pathological narcissists often become addicts because addiction offers a way to escape their deep-rooted insecurities, emotional emptiness, and feelings of shame. Both narcissism and addiction are attempts to avoid vulnerability and responsibility while providing temporary relief from the psychological pain they refuse to face. The impulsive, pleasure-seeking behavior of narcissists also makes them more susceptible to addiction, as they prioritize immediate gratification over long-term consequences. Together, narcissism and addiction create a vicious cycle of denial, self-destruction, and manipulation. For more information on how to safely and effectively deal with toxic personality types, ensure that you are subscribed to this channel and leave a comment if you have any questions. We'll see you in the next lesson.